Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Congratulations on being an innovator.
Thank you. Congratulations to you. I mean, we're here together.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
My name is Tonika Johnson, and I am an artist and creator of the Folded Map Project. And the Folded Map Project is basically a visual investigation of Chicago's segregation using its unique grid map system.
My name is Staten, and I am an architect. I design spaces for mostly business owners. I do graphic design too with TNS Studio, which is my baby.
I love it and hate it. I love collaborating with people I have good chemistry with, but
That's true.
even the ones that I don't, there's still a learning lesson. You know, I get to learn. I'm always amazed through collaboration how different people think and how the process, even the frustrating process,
Right, like
is
you
good.
can have one problem you have to solve, but y'all see two completely different ways to do it. Like
I'm
that's
always amazed by that.
That's the fun part of collaboration. I'm always excited because I always know someone else has a completely different perspective than I have.
Yes.
And I always say perspective is your superpower. So, you know, whether you come from the hood or not, like, I mean, the way you see the world is your gift, and that's how you can kind of inform change.
That's what I said earlier. That is so true. It
We're on the same page. We're on the same page.
And what I love about collaboration is how it can help you understand people's perspective. You know, like, oh, I get how you think.
Right.
Oh, that's interesting. Right. So, yeah, no, I love it. It's a challenge, but it's beneficial because
it is.
It really helps you expand how you relate to people, and you learn about yourself. You know?
Yeah, how loud you can talk, and if you can kind of advocate for yourself or stand up for something that you believe in. Like if you feel strongly that somebody else's idea is going to take it into the wrong direction, you got to be vocal about that. And that's what you learn through collaboration. Like we always have ideas, but we learn more when we share those ideas.
Yes.
And then sometimes we even figure out, okay, maybe my idea wasn't all that. I could have thought a little bit more.
Yes, yes. And through collaboration, I've learned that all my initial ideas are usually trash. That's what collaborations helped me. So
That's always true, no matter who you are. Number one, if that's the first time you thought about it, it's terrible. Throw it away.
Just tell people that in the door, like, my first 2, 3, it's gonna be bad. I know it, okay? It's just a process. We're gonna get there, but
like, don't judge me. It's coming.
Yeah. But the process is just as important as the outcome. So that's why I like collaboration, because what you learn about people and about not only whatever it is you all are working on, the process of it is so valuable. So that's why collaboration is important.
Agreed. That means you're doing something ordinary, but you're putting your own little twist on it. That's what I think.
Being creative, to me, always starts with thinking creatively, like thinking in ways that may have been unconventional or different from what you've been taught to do.
Yeah.
So it all starts there, because in order for you to do anything creative, you gotta think creative.
I agree. I feel like to be creative is to be a rule breaker. Like you gotta kind of figure out which rules you can bend.
Yes.
Maybe halfway break them.
Yes.
And then you're like, okay, this works.
That's true. I agree. That's the only way you're going to come up with a new way of thinking or doing something. One, you gotta know the rules or know the history, and all of that helps you think about a new way of looking at something. And so in order to be innovative, you have to challenge what exists.
Or else you're just like everybody else.
Exactly.
Everyone's all the same.
Exactly. So I wouldn't even say it's always breaking the rules. It's like learning them
Yeah.
and then just figuring out how to improve it or look at it a different way.
But I think challenge was the good word. Like, I mean, there are a lot of people that make rules, and sometimes the people that make the rules know nothing of why the rules need to be in place, if that makes sense. You know, I'm trying to talk in code, but maybe that's not working.
No, I get it, because one, in order for you to have a rule, you have to see how people or how things respond to the rule.
Yeah.
And you never know that variable. And so you have to see how that plays out in order to be informed on how you need to challenge it.
Exactly. But I mean, that's how any new rule or new laws come about. I mean, I feel it's a trial and error type deal.
No, that's
Like,
true.
let's put this out there, and I'm like, okay, that didn't go too well. Let's kind of flip it. So
Exactly.
I think that's what creativity is. It's trial and error. Like, okay,
it is.
they did that, but if I do it this way, it could be better.
Yeah, and then also seeing if what they did come up with, that didn't really work right.
True.
The legislation and
Like,
the policies
it was a
did not work
from
right.
the jump. Terrible from the beginning.
Yes, terrible.